Hello, Carol here. Thought I'd show you another book that I've made for this one's actually about me. I saw something similar to this in a magazine and thought I would try to make something kind of quick and easy about, as you can see, my life in 14 pages. Hopefully I'll get through this without my cat jumping in the middle of this video. She is very curious. I've actually made this. So I just have a little ribbon closure. As I think it's the Seven Gypsies or a Tim Holtz closure. What I did use on here is I made this book, sort of used some chipboard, selected the size I wanted. I think I had a couple of extra pages from things. Put it together with one of my favorite tools, which is the Zutter Bind It All. If you haven't used one, they're great. They cut these holes into chipboard, even some metal paper. You bind it with these, and actually you use that tool. And I do like rounded corners, and one of the things they do offer too is a really good corner rounder that will cut through chipboard, metal, paper, and so on. One of the things I did learn was, as I was making my pages, is to put your paper on, figure out how you want to make your page, put your paper on your front and your back page, then cut your holes. Because if you start decorating it and putting embellishments on, then you say, oh, I gotta punch some holes in here, it might make things difficult. I learned that lesson the hard way. Anyway, there's the first page where I give kind of a little brief description about myself. I made this a couple years ago. So I've gone through, and here's like an extra little page I had from a kit that I didn't use. So here's my first page. That's me quite a few years ago. Then I threw in a little family picture. This is a bottle cap. I used a cutout that I had somewhere and put some resin ice in there, let it set. So then I want to go on to a little bit more about my life. And now these I actually did on just a regular piece of paper, but I used a black background with a white font to kind of give this effect. This lady I got out of an old Life magazine, and I do use a lot of Life magazines or old magazines for some interesting embellishments. There's one of them that I got. Found them at a used bookstore. And you can flip through and cut out. I do like some of the commercials they had a few years ago. Well, these are like 50 years old, so anyway. Here's the next page. I had some rather hideous perms in my life. Saw this article about perms. Thought it would be kind of interesting to add my bad perms and really curly hair phase, and this is just some floral wire I wrapped around a paintbrush to kind of get the curly idea through. Here's another picture I threw in, and again, I try to pick some kind of fun pictures throughout my life. I was at the Grand Canyon, extraordinarily unhappy about being there, sulking as much as I possibly could. I was 15 with my parents and did not want to be there, so I threw that one in. As I call it, it is my sulking phase. Here's some other pictures I threw in. Yes, I did wear those hideously big glasses, so I thought I would throw those in. Really big glasses, contemplating phase. This is a cutout I got from one of the Life magazines. And then, well, I got married, my first one, 1972. Then I threw in, had a baby, but it didn't work out so well, so I got a divorce. And I got married again. And the thing is, I was using a picture of me and my bridesmaid, and I sort of clarified that she was not the person I was getting married to, haha. So it really didn't work out too well. So I threw in another page of just to be different, I got married again. This is kind of my attempt at humor. So again, here's my third and final marriage, and I had another baby. Threw in my pregnant and baby picture, and then here are my two sons, grown up, and myself. So again, it's just kind of a fun little album I threw together. if you have some pictures or you just want to make something maybe kind of tongue-in-cheek, this was a fun thing to do. And I put it all together, put a ribbon, and then here's the back. I kind of matched the front and the back. So if you like this or you want some more information, let me know. As always, just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. Thanks.